right now so far the top 5 best coaching performances through 11 weeks, and we're gonna go power ranking style, 5-1.
Yeah.
And there's some really good coaching jobs right now. This coach of the year race, I think, it's kind of wide open.
Right.
Kind of. I say kind of because there are a couple of names here that
No.
there's probably a tier.
There's a number of candidates that still have a shot. I 100% agree.
Yeah, that may not even be mentioned here yet, but you got time to turn it around. So 5-1. Who is your 5th best coaching performance thus far through 11 weeks?
We got to give Nick Sirianni some love, don't we?
Oh, I'm there with you also, number 5.
Yeah, one of the hardest things to do in any league is to perform at a high level. The other is to do it consistently. And this guy needs a little credit for that. A lot of people doubted that the Eagles would survive the hangover to be what it is they were. And if beating the Chiefs isn't another rung on that ladder towards, hey, give me respect. I know I beat up on the NFC, but I got tested by the defending champs and I still did the thing. That needs to earn some credit. Granted, it was another situation where luck and opportunity led to success. You're 100% right. But I don't think Andy Reid looks forward to coaching against Nick Sirianni. I'll say that.
No, I went with Sirianni as well, too, at number 5. And remember, he lost a chunk of his staff this year.
He lost a chunk of his staff. He had to retool his defense. There's a lot of movement there.
Yeah, and yeah, the moments this year where they didn't look pretty, but they're still 9-1 while figuring it out. That's amazing to me. They didn't fall off the wagon, unlike Brandon Daboll. Anyway.
Wow.
Yeah, hey. I said what I said. Pissing me off.
Wow.
Number 4 for you, Kyle. 4th best coaching performance this year.
And the reason why I hesitate is in my head the order keeps moving around. Like I could have a different opinion,
of course,
of the ordering of this group, an hour from now after we've recorded it, and I'll just have to live with it, But like there are 3 teams that clearly deserve love. This one I would have had higher at one point, but they're trending back down, and I don't think it's this coach's fault. Robert Saleh needs to be in the conversation. You came in, you lost your what was supposed to be your patchwork franchise quarterback 4 snaps in. You beat the Bills, and still after all this time, you are still in the playoff picture. You did not trail off as many, such as I, predicted. And you're still in the hunt. Granted, you did just lose to the Bills. And who the Jets have this week? I think it's the Dolphins.
Yeah.
Okay.
Black Friday. Yep.
They can bounce back. I hate the Black Friday game for the NFL, by the way. That's a friggin' college day. I hate that.
Agreed with you 100%.
Yeah. So
that's what I say. You already got us Thursday. What are you doing? You know what I mean?
But
anyway.
Yeah, I'll go Robert Saleh there.
No, I had to go the other direction this one. I went Shane Steichen in Indy at 4. How are they 5-5? This team was okay, fine. Well, I mean, they beat
I'm not saying it's a bad pick. I'm just saying their schedule.
They beat Baltimore through the process.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Well, now, granted, did the coach do that, or did Lamar Demetrius Jackson's receiver having a butt ton of drops have anything to do with it? I think it's the latter.
No, it is louder. And what did you say earlier in the podcast about
exactly? I knew you were going to do that, and I'm glad you did. That makes you a good host. Shall we continue?
Again, the thing too, also like this was like, remember we talking about earlier about like the Cardinals being the 0-17 participant.
Yeah,
I had Colts as the bottom 3 team going into the year.
So did I.
They're 5-5 in the playoff race now currently.
Yeah.
And of course, and no one's really talking about it because it's just and lose a quarterback too, the quarterback Richardson.
Yeah, Uncle Rico in the building doing things. No, that's a great point.
So I gotta get stuck in some love here for his rookie year.
Well, and I'll say this: I had them winning 5 games. They've already surpassed that, so that should tell you everything.
They're there right now at 5. Yeah. So
yeah,
there you go.
They met that. Sorry. Yeah.
Right. They should win another game at least the rest of the year, right? I mean, imagine.
All right. Either that or I'll look really smart.
Yeah, you really do. All right, 3.
So, sorry, I got distracted by the fact that there was a hand on your head.
Yes, the guys that's watching the show on YouTube, my son here, my kids home from school. By the way, Kyle, when you were growing up, you and I are the same age.
We never go a whole week. This is insane.
That's what I'm saying. We went
to school on Wednesday. Doing exactly. By the way,
we went to school on Wednesday, and then we off on a weekend. We had a long weekend. Not a whole damn week.
Might have occasionally got Wednesday off later in the
Yes. Never the whole week. Ever
the whole week.
Softies.
Thank your lucky stars, Logan. I'm not sure if you can hear me, but
I can hear you at all. Headphones are on.
Logan, I know you got your headphones on. That's the joke.
Logan, also, by the way, you're gonna pull my and break my charger here, buddy. Thank you. Relax. 3, go, Kyle.
Okay, hold on. Recalibrating.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go. I put the Jets at 4.
Yeah, put a solid 4. Yeah.
Crap, I lost.
So 5, you got Sirianni. 4, you had Saleh.
I'm. There'll be days where I'll have this at 4 instead, but today I'm going Mike McDaniel.
Interesting.
Yeah, his struggle is being defense is one thing, but his side of the ball is mad awesome. Mm-hmm. I'll accept arguments for him going number 4 on the strength of the fact that they've only averaged 20.5 points in the past 2 games, but I don't want recency bias to throw everything off. This is a guy that has made a Miami team better, and for all the Tua hype that I'm listening to, we all know Tyreek Hill is the real answer. Am I crapping on Tua? No, I'm just saying I think he's a bit overrated, much like I did a young Russell Carrington Wilson.
Yeah. All right. I respect that pick actually though. 3 for me though is Kevin Stefanski in Cleveland.
You're too.
How that guy is 7-3 right now with the chaos with Deshaun Watson. And by the way, he's out for the year, but it wasn't like Watson was there every week. He missed a chunk of the year before he went out for the year.
Correct.
And this team is 7-3. It's insane to me. I don't get it. So Stefanski has got to be at least top 3 candidate for me. And he's there for me. And the reason I put it higher because these next 2 guys on my list are what they're doing is just amazing. 2 for you.
I'll be the judge of that, but you lead right into explaining exactly why I have Kevin Stefanski to stave off what you have. Now, granted, there's some fan bases that will be loyal to you no matter what. The Browns are among them. He does have that working for him.
Yep.
But no, listen. And by the way, I'm pretty sure I know the guy you're going to mention. But how hard is it to coach, hey, TJ, go tackle the other guy? Yeah, I said it. Anyways, we'll see if my prediction's correct later on here as we go down the list. But yeah, Stefanski's clearly a number 2 for me. Ironically, the Browns coach is number 2. See what I did there?
Oh my God! What are you doing? God, good Lord! But even that? Wow. No, number 2 for me is Man Campbell.
Oh God! Can I switch out McDaniel for Man Campbell? Yeah, he should be 3. I had that. I had that on my list yesterday. I completely forgot about it.
Take out Saleh.
No, I'm not taking out Saleh.
I know. No, the only reason. And by the way, he was number 1 on my list when I did my midseason awards.
This whole exchange, by the way, talks to your point of how open the race actually is. I don't know why you were correcting yourself. But yeah,
no, right.
I completely meant to have Man Campbell at 3. I screwed that up completely.
No, but the reason Dan Campbell was number 2 now, he was number 1 2 weeks ago because when I did my midseason awards, he was actually number 1. Yeah. But we've had some things happen in the last couple of weeks in the league that put this guy over the top. And plus, Dan Campbell also they were kind of already expected to win the division anyway. Too, what we're seeing is not surprising. It's kind of how they're doing it, and we're actually seeing it before our very eyes.
The best start, second best. No, they have
the best start since 1969.
1991.
Yeah. And so what they're doing is not necessarily total surprise because we thought the Lions would be good. I have a wild card. Yes, the division winner. So we kind of knew that the Lions would come anyway. But it's the fact they actually are doing it and they're doing it with some relative ease. It's been. I mean,
I put him at winning the division at 9 wins, and I'm looking kind of pessimistic now. So that's why he's higher on my list than you.
Yeah. So 2 for me is Man and Campbell. I suspect.
Are you higher than me? That's right. I have him at 3. My bad.
Right. I suspect you don't have to say number 1.
So let me recap real quick because I did screw it up. At 5, I got Sirianni. 4. Correct. Is Saleh. 3 is Man Campbell. 2 is Stefanski.
So McDaniel's gone.
Yeah, McDaniel's on the outside looking,
which is fine. I suspect you and I have the same number 1.
Okay, D'Amico Ryans.
Correct.
Rookie quarterback, injuries galore, and just took out Joey Burr before he was injured for the year.
6-4. in a playoff, and now the sixth seed
had a team that withstood 3 interceptions by the quarterback. I know it's the Cardinals, but they still win the football game.
And now the 6th seed in the AFC playoff race currently.
A very fascinating game upcoming, by the way. The Texans hosting the Jags.
Oh, yeah. Which, by the way, the Texans win that game. I believe they're in first place AFC South.
That's correct. They have the tiebreak because of the sweep.
Yeah. Again, making a stronger case for Coach of the Year and a stronger case.
Opportunity to cover a damn playoff game.
And an opportunity also. That's true. That's true. We don't want that to happen, though. And a strong case for C.J. Stroud for MVP as well, too. But DeMeco Ryans has done a fantastic job, and I love to see it. I hate the fact that Texas get rewarded for this because remember last year when we left the year, we were so pissed at the way they handled the situation with Lovie Smith. But it is what it is.
Well, whole other question there, EJ Christian.
Yes, tell me about it. Okay,